Following breaking news in Puente, a barricade situation there has forced some residents away from their homes and others to shelter in place. Sheriff's deputies say an armed suspect is holed up in the garage of his home on Willow Avenue near Amar Road. KCAL 9's Joy Benedict is live near the scene. And Joy, earlier you were telling us that you heard some loud bangs, like maybe flashbangs or tear gas.
That's right. We did hear one loud bang. It was either a flashbang, possibly tear gas. It happened almost an hour ago. We haven't seen much activity until just a few seconds ago. And what we have here is we have an armored vehicle behind us that appears to be deploying, but it hasn't made much movement here in the last minute or so, but it was heading towards this direction, so we don't know if they're going to be sending that in yet. The apartment complex where the standoff is going on, though, is over to the right-hand side. It's a condominium complex. It's this brown one here with the orange shingled roof. Somewhere in there, it's about a 60-unit complex. We are told there's a man inside, and he does have a weapon with him. But take a look at this video taken within the hour. You can see the helicopters high above then, as they are still right now, keeping a close eye on this situation that's been going on since about 1 o'clock this morning. Investigators tell us they got the call here because a woman was assaulted. They say a man also threatened to kill her, and when they arrived, they say the man was uncooperative, and somehow he ended up holed up in a garage here in this complex. Now, deputies with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department say he is armed with a rifle, and he was heavily intoxicated at the time that they first made contact with him, and he was even threatening to kill himself, and that's when all of this began. Now, the SWAT team did arrive at about 3 o'clock this morning. They remain on the scene. They are still hoping for a peaceful end, but it's not clear yet if he is continuing to communicate or not. Nonetheless, folks were told to shelter in place here in this community, and others who were still out of their homes at about 1 o'clock when this went down have not been allowed back in yet.
We got home around 1:30, and they just said we couldn't get in because there was a gunman, so we were just unable.
So what have you been doing all night?
It's a little frustrating. I mean, he's gonna go to jail. He should just come out, and that way everybody can get back to, getting out and about.
As for what happens right now, we are just in a waiting game, as are the deputies with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. They're trying to bring this to a peaceful resolve, and so everyone's just going to have to sit and figure out exactly how that happens. Nonetheless, neighbors away from their homes are sort of standing around. They're getting more and more frustrated because they want to be able to get in and start their day, but obviously when you have a situation like this, it's just not safe to do so. Reporting live from La Puente, Joy Benedict, KCAL 9 News.